Hi, this is Nick Wauters. I'm the director of Rainy Season. Yeah, that's me right there. And we wanted to give you a quick look at what it was like to be behind the scenes on the set of Rainy Season. Rainy Season is based on a short story by Stephen King from his anthology series Nightmares and Dreamscapes. And we shot it over the course of 3 days at the Paramount Ranch in the Santa Monica Mountains. By the way, we wouldn't call it guerrilla filmmaking if we didn't have any problems, and of course we had plenty of those, including this one crane shot that I really wanted to get for the movie. The jib, the crane that we used, I guess was broken and would either tilt or pan, but not both, which made getting this shot really complicated. So it actually took us between 2 and 3 hours to get the shot. It was a real nightmare, but we got it, and I think it looked great. Now, we had an amazing group of people working on this movie. They're all right here. Great crew, great cast, Benjamin Rouse, Tawna Hutchinson, Brezina, and Leigh Rose. And again, I want to thank everyone who worked on this film and put in so much time and energy into it. So again, I want to thank all of them. Thank you guys. Even though Rainy Season is a short movie, it took a long time to put it all together. We started pre-production in January of 2001. Took about 4 months, and the shoot itself took 3 long days, and a lot of coffee and a lot of patience from everyone. But I think everybody had a great time, so I hope. Now, we shot the movie on an HD camera, which is the same type of camera that was used to shoot Star Wars Episode 2. And we shot it at 24 frames per second, which is how we got that film look that we really wanted. So even though we shot on video, we still managed to get a film look, which was very important to us. As I mentioned before, we had an amazing cast working on this film, and they all contributed so much to the feel that I wanted to get for the movie, which was sort of a quirky tribute to the horror classics from the 50s. The art direction also played a very important part, and our production designer, Mike Wallen, did just a terrific job with pretty much no budget.
We don't want to seem unsociable here in Willow, but you see, it's the rainy season here tonight.
And of course, we had our share of bloopers, so here's just a few. For instance, this one where Wilson the dog was just supposed to sit by the character of Henry and just do nothing. And every time I yelled action, well, the dog just decided to walk away. So that was fun. Consulting producer Craig Golan had volunteered to shoot some behind-the-scenes footage. Well, sometimes Craig ended up in front of the camera. Then, of course, there's the usual when, actors just can't quite get their lines out.
It's all over. Sorry.
Then the locals were not too friendly, and, they kept kind of bugging us. I mean, really bugging us.
Right.
Gotta be done.
Okay. I don't think anyone remembers. Well, anyway, it's tonight.
Okay, one more time. Now that's what that would have looked like without the CGI. Well, I think there were about 40 people on the set during the shoot, and the glue that held it all together was, of course, our producer, Kathy Lucero.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I think my favorite set was the bedroom, which Michael Wallen and Eric Fourneret did a great job with. It totally looked like a real bedroom. It was kind of an interesting experience shooting that scene in the bedroom with Benjamin and Tawna making out and having 20 other people in the room. And actually, I think the set was so real that Benjamin got a little too much into the part.
It is my one.
It's my duty.
I think that's funny.
Okay, let's... Yeah. Another essential aspect of the shoot was, of course, the the director of photography, Brian Pratt, who brought both his experience and his equipment to the set and did, like everybody else, an amazing job. Now that's Bart Roen, our assistant director and special effects expert, and that's Kathy Lucero again, and that's me right there having a soft drink. I also want to thank Joe Tamel, who was our second camera person. Then there was, of course, our makeup crew, Connie, Chong, and Stephanie Rogers.
All right, brother.
Everybody ready? And then, of course, in addition to the cast crew and Wilson the dog, we had the frogs.
Frogs? They were everywhere. It was frog.
They have a little garlic sauce, a little saute in olive oil.
Good. Okay, I want Tawna's line again. Are those?
Are those?
Toads.
We had an animal trainer on the set, and Jules Sylvester has been around for many years and has worked on many features. And he provided us with, actually we used frogs, even though in the script they're supposed to be toads. We used frogs because they just look better. So we had a lot of special effects in Rainy Season. For this shot, we had Benjamin walk in front of a fake wall with a green screen behind the window and then replaced the green screen with a CGI animation. Now, I think there's about 80 computer-generated shots in the movie, and the next one is one of my favorite. We couldn't actually light up a cigarette on the set, so we recreated the smoke and the ashes on this shot. Now, for some other shots, if you look in the upper left corner of the frame, you'll see that we actually painted out the shadow of the microphone. The house was a very important part of the story, and we just couldn't find one that we liked, so Bart Roen created one in CGI, and we inserted it into this grassy area. Then, of course, there is this shot where we plugged in pretty much everything, including the Welcome to Willow sign. And just one more example, for the morning after scene, there were supposed to be puddles of goo all over the place, and we just didn't have time to do that, so we plugged those in post-production. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and again, I want to thank everyone who worked on the project. Ronna Spencer, Dana Lotrip, Jeremy Boersma, who scored the entire film, Sam Watkins, Curtis Roen, and everybody else I can't remember right now. And this is the Apple lady, who actually spent several hours on the set, even though she was feeling really sick. And her scene, unfortunately, didn't make it into the movie, so here's your 2 seconds of fame. Alright, watch out for the toads.